And police body cameras not showing the whole story. Call 6 investigates.
And Call 6 found those body cams falling to the ground when they're supposed to be capturing what officers are doing.
Our Kara Kenny has been investigating the problem and finding out what's being done to fix it.
Your tax dollars pay for body cameras. Police departments spend about $50,000 to $100,000 a year, depending on the size of the agency and the type of service. But we found some types of body cameras failing to capture key moments. It's Saturday, June 9th. Muncie police are responding to an informant's tip about a man named Jesse Vernon dealing drugs. Officer Chase Hunter finds a bag thrown by Vernon, allegedly with money and drugs inside. He tells his partner to handcuff him.
Hook him up.
Officer Chase Winkle puts the handcuffs on Jesse Vernon. Officer Hunter's body camera shows what happens next. From sitting, Vernon gets to his feet. The officers struggle with Vernon, who screams repeatedly. Just seconds into the altercation, both officers' body cameras fall to the ground. The video shows mostly black.
Oh my God! Please, I'm not doing nothing.
You hear the suspect yelling and the officers telling him to stop resisting.
Stop fighting!
The body cameras are still on the ground as you hear officers deploy a stun gun on the handcuffed suspect.
Hit me.
More officers arrive on the scene and help shackle Vernon's legs.
Watch his mouth here and hit Hunter.
5 minutes after the altercation began, the officers realized their body cameras are on the ground.
I don't know which one's which.
The point of body cameras is to capture interactions as they unfold. Muncie spends $90,000 a year on body cams. We took our questions to the chief of police.
What was your reaction when you watched the video and you saw those body cameras fall off?
Well, it's not the first time it's happened.
That's a problem.
It can be a problem. Anytime it does happen, it just puts into question, how did the events really unfold? And we want to see how they unfolded, and we want the public to see them if they choose to.
Because that's the whole point of having a body camera in the first place.
Absolutely.
Muncie police demonstrated for us the problem with magnetic mounts used by the officers in the video.
It's as simple as it comes off that easy.
Call 6 Investigates did some checking and found other agencies have had the same problem with body cameras falling off. Baton Rouge police took heat for the deadly shooting of Alton Sterling. Officers' body cameras became dislodged during that incident. And locally, Lafayette police have had problems telling us during altercations with suspects, the cameras have fallen off. To address that, some Central Indiana police departments use this kind of body camera, where it's fastened inside the uniform.
This was one of the reasons that we selected the vendor that we selected. Is because of the ability to be able to secure the camera inside of the officer's uniform.
Boone County and West Lafayette police use a similar setup to avoid dislodging. Of course, any type of body camera system has its limitations. Blocked views are always a possibility. Muncie police is working with its vendor to address falling body cameras. They're starting to use these vests.
This is locked on. That's not going to come off.
Jesse Vernon is facing criminal charges for drug possession and resisting law enforcement. Vernon was injured during the altercation, breaking his collarbone, likely during this fall to the ground. Police say they later discovered Vernon had drugs in his system.
Once you know he's on meth, it makes a lot more sense to us why he acted like he did.
We reached out to Muncie's vendor, Axon. They told us with 225,000 body cameras in the field, the number of incidents of cameras falling has been minimal. Kara Kenny, RTV6.
An internal investigation found both Muncie police officers used an appropriate level of force. We should also tell you Police Chief Joe Winkle's son is Chase Winkle, one of the officers in the body cam video. But the chief says he had no role in the internal review.